Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to Friday night. Welcome to another Final Fantasy VIII stream. Hopefully you had a decent week. Hopefully it wasn't as shitty as the last one. Flew by. It flew by. It was a very, very busy week for me. Getting ready to do a concert this weekend. So there's been a couple of rehearsals in there. There's another rehearsal tomorrow. We have our concert, part of a choir. We have our concert on Sunday. So it's been very, very busy getting prepared for that. So that's been mostly my week. So again, hopefully you had a pretty decent week. And good evening, Winged 41. Well, I mean, I've been doing them right along. So, thank you for joining me. We've got, again, 25th anniversary of this game. I haven't played it since I was 16, so I think I was due for a revisit. But, welcome on in. Missed having you as a regular here, so let us dive in. What did we do last week? So we got the introductory stuff out of the way. Our heroes have taken their exam, and we just got to the first save point in the town of Balam proper. So let us dive right on in. Found an old issue of Timber Maniacs. You finished reading it. We found out we were just playing in a Final Fantasy VII alternate universe. Yes. Welcome to the lovely Balam Hotel. Oh, no, we already just did that. We rested. Thunder found. Let's give it a squall. Hi, Zell. How you doing? Hey, how's it going? You know me. I'm always good. Good. Make sure you stop by and say hi to your mom. Hello. Who needs to see? So this is what threw me. Like, so I was so used to Final Fantasy VII in which, in order to upgrade your equipment, you just buy it. You just pay for it. Here you need parts and cash, and it had no idea. So I went through the entire game with everyone's starting weapon because this was just a weird concept to me. It's like I have the M stone pieces, but none of the other components. I was just like, all right, whatever. So nobody can upgrade yet. Do you need to buy anything before you go? We carry various gifts, too. Revives GF from KO, restores 200 HP. We don't have I should probably get a few of those. A couple of those for the moment. Always make sure to have a couple of these in stock. I'm the Queen of Cards. I travel all over the world to monitor and enforce the various card rules. What do you want to know? No, I don't have, don't have any of that. Oh. Oh, we can just break and enter? Alright, cool. Oh, it's Zell's house. Mom, home! Zell, what a surprise! Are these your friends? This is my house, but don't make yourselves too comfortable! Take care of Zell for me. Yo, Squall! That's my room up there. It's sacred, so just keep out. An old issue of Timber Maniacs. Not! So what is it then? Is it porn? Alright, so we said hi to Mom. Long, long ago, when this world was just made, there was a strong god named Hein. This god was very, very strong, but after fighting a lot of monsters, he became very tired. So he made people, like you and me, to do all the work, and the god went to sleep. So he took a nap? That's right. However, this god was very surprised when he awoke. Surprised that there were so many people. Yeah, there are so many in this world. Hein decided to reduce the number of people by taking away the children. You mean children like me? Uh-huh. Scary, isn't it? Of course, everyone was scared then, too. And so the battle against Hein began. Even though the people were small, they all got together and they finally cornered him. Wow! Hein didn't know what to do. Out of desperation, he gave half his body to the people and ran off with the remaining other half. He can do that? Well, he was a god. Anyway, it turns out that Hein tricked the people. The half that Hein ran away with was the half that had the stronger magic. Wow. So we still can't find the other half that ran away? The hell are you reading to this kid? It might even be close by, actually. It might even be watching you. What are you reading? Hey, you're a student at the garden, right? What's the news on the garden festival? Me and my girl are definitely going to be there with our band, alright? I'll see you guys then. That uniform looks cool. Hey, I got an idea. Let's wear something like that for our performance. I don't want to rent a car. I'll just walk back to, I have to go back that way anyway. Trains are running on schedule. There aren't many tourists coming from Galbadia. From my experiences in this situation... Alright. Alright, well then. Hey, you have a pretty nice physique. I'm a professional photographer. Want to be a spotlight technician? There's going to be a big parade in Galbadia, and I'm thinking of going. I want to take a lot of nice pictures and sell them and make big money. We'll split everything 70-30. Actually, how about 80-20? You know what? Forget about it. Alright. Well, I guess we are done here then. Let's head back. Just follow the road back. Yes, big stretch, Zell. Finally made it back. Seriously. Well, I guess we just wait for the test results. Till then, see ya, Squall. See ya! Perhaps I should go home this week and I should visit my parents. Let's finally try the card game. Ha! Nah, I don't think that's gonna happen. I wonder if it's similar to Triple Trap. No. I'll have to look at the tutorial again. The stuff of every fan fiction there. Tropey McTrope face. Oh, I was going to go save it. Mission complete. I think we did a pretty good job. The candidates are back safely, right? Although we didn't realize the Galbadian army was after the abandoned communication tower. We've just received word from the Dalit Dukedom. The Galbadian army has agreed to withdraw as long as the communication tower is repaired and the uplink remains operational. Well, in any case, Galbadia is out of there. We could have made more money if they stayed and caused more ruckus. Hey, you did pretty well. Of course, he's my best student. He's not very social, though. How did it feel out there on the battlefield? Felt good. To actually fight, it was a good feeling. That's the spirit, but don't let it go to your head. The results for the exam should be announced soon. Just stick around here. I do want to check the card game rules. Blah, 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 blah. Yep. Cards are placed in turn. The player with the most cards when all 9... Yep. Got that. Card name. Yep. Same turns over cards that have the same number of values on 2 or more sides. In the top, the numbers 4 and 1 are adjacent to top and left sides. This turns over the top and left cards. Plus means that adding the same in the example, the cards placed up add up to 7 on the top and left sides. Plus means that the cards are adding to the same number or more than 2. Okay, so it is similar to Triple Triad in a way. Okay. Anyway. Oh, I wanted to save it. But no. Alright. Are you gonna let me save it? Hey, did you hear? Looks like Galbadia's real target is the communication tower. But radio signals are useless, even if I get the tower to work. Why? Okay, no, I can't save it yet. Well, I'm just glad nobody got hurt. Alright, well. Hey, brother, how was it? Ouch, if it weren't for my chronic back pain. You always say that! How'd you do, Squall? No problem. Just as I thought, my brother should be more like you. Hey. Okay. Alright, I am blocked off from going to the left. Did you hear about the communication tower in Dole? You would have been heroes if it weren't for that withdrawal order. You were only looking for a fight. My dear instructor, I'm hurt. Those are rather cruel words for an aspiring student. A mediocre instructor like you will never understand. Cypher, don't be so stuck on yourself. You'll take all responsibility for leaving the designated area. Isn't it the captain's duty to take the best possible action? Cypher, you'll never be a seed. Calling yourself a captain is a joke. Hello, MG. Cypher, you will be disciplined for your irresponsible behavior. You must follow orders exactly during combat. But I'm not entirely without sympathy for you. I don't want you all to become machines. I want you all to be able to think and act for yourselves. I am... Headmaster Sid, you have some business in your office. Oh, it's one of those monks that we saw at the fire cavern. There are so many issues at hand here. Seed shall not act beyond the exact wording of a contract. We are not a non-profit organization. This incident will be a hard-learned lesson for the Dale Dukedom. They'll know now to be more generous when hiring Seed. All students who participated in today's field exam report to the second floor hallway. I repeat, all students who took the field exam report to the second floor hallway. All right. Fujin was saying that it'd be all your fault if Cypher doesn't become a seed. She can be pretty scary, you know. Rage! What's up? Said they're gonna call out names one at a time. Thum, thum, thum. Dinked. Zell dinked. Oh yeah! Suddenly Zell becomes the Kool-Aid man. See ya! Squall. Squall from Squad B. Please step forward. That is all. Dismissed. What's with the unison there? When you're a jet, you're a jet. Did we just become, These are the 4 students that passed today's exam. First of all, congratulations. However, from now on, as a member of SEED, You will be dispatched all over the world. All over the world! We are proud to introduce Seed, Balam Garden's mercenary soldiers. Seed soldiers are combat specialists. But that is only one aspect of Seed. When the time comes... Headmaster, it's almost time for the meeting. Please make this short. Seed is a valuable asset to Garden. Its reputation is solely dependent on each one of you. Handle your mission with care. Is that what you wanted to say, sir? Here is your Seed rank report. Psst! I'm looking forward to the Garden Festival. Psst! Do your best, even if you don't stand out. Try to control your emotions a little. Finally, a gunblade specialist. This ends the Seed inauguration. Dismissed. Oh, Squall, let me give you this. It's a battle meter. Access the menu and you'll see battle report in the information section of the tutorial. It may come in handy for future battles. We get battle meter. Psst! We'll talk privately one day. One day in the far distant future. It is expected you'll be using quite a number of GFs along the way. Be sure to ignore all the GF criticism you hear from other gardens or military forces. 'Cause we're number one! We're number one! Yo, Squall, let's get back to class. What do you mean, why? Don't you remember what new Seed members do? They give a speech in front of the entire class, and then after that, the inauguration party. Seed! 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 After 17 years of suffering, my chance has finally arrived. Oh, what? Nothing. Yes, you get paid at random instead of collecting solely from enemies, yes. Golf claps. Thank you. Oh, pshaw! Oh. Seed rank 5. As a Seed member, you'll be paid a salary at regular intervals. This is determined by Seed rank. Seed rank goes up to your actions in battle. Some actions will cause your rank to go down. Ha! Found you! Well, what do you think? My Seed uniform. You should get changed too. We have that party to go to. Yeah, let's get changed. I actually don't know. There. Now Squall looks like $1,000,000. Hey, looking good. All right, let's hit that party. Oh, Seffi is going to get so white girl wasted. I swear to God. Squall, patron saint of introverts. Yo! What's up, Squall? I guess we're both seeds now, huh? Put it there, man. Ha! Even as a seed, you're still the same. Oh, it's typical of you. See ya! Oh, hey, Zell, want to join the Garden Festival Committee at... Sorry, I just remembered something. Gotta go. See ya! Squall! Hi! Want to join the Garden Festival Committee? You can help out whenever you have the time. Please. Excuse me, you right there. Girl. Yeah, bribe him with hot dogs. Yes. That is the quickest way to Zell's heart. You're the best looking guy here. Dance with me? Let me guess. You only dance with someone you like. Okay, then. Look into my eyes. You're going to like me. You're going to like me. Well, gorge. Did it work? I can't dance. I can't talk. The only thing about me is the way I walk. You'll be fine. Come on. I'm looking for someone. I can't be on the dance floor alone. Oh, Squall. Come on, Squall, it's just a waltz. 1, 2, 3. And suddenly he becomes the suddenly Cypher becomes Lord of the Dance over here. Cypher Squall becomes Lord of the Dance. Meanwhile, you really are an excellent student. Even that dance was perfect. Thank you. Yes? So you'll dance with someone you don't even know, but you can't stand being around me? Whatever. You're an instructor and I'm your student. It's kind of awkward when you don't say anything. It's true. I was like that myself. Oh, I completely forgot. I wonder what's to become of me. I've come to give you an order. You and I are to go to the secret area. Ooh, secret, you say? It's where students secretly meet up and talk after curfew. It's inside the training center. What do you want to do there? Ho, ho, ho! Well, are we going there to tell everyone that they violated curfew? If that's the case, forget it. Leave that for the disciplinary committee. Go get changed and meet me in front of the training center. This will be my last order. Also, bring a few Trojans. Question? What do you mean, last order? Well, I have a lot on my mind. Get changed and meet me at the training center. What's this all about? The last order. All right. Squall is back in his Squall is back in his not so Sunday best. And that the first and last time. Squall, I was just wondering, have you fought T-Rexor in the training center? I'm not sure. You can defeat it easily by using status J. Let's go over status changes in the tutorial. By junctioning a GF with a status junction ability, as magic is junctioned, the STAD slot above HP turns white, indicating a status junction. Yep. See the status junction screen. Status junction works the same way as elemental junction. First select a stat. Then select a magic. However, magic with no status change, like fire, cannot be junctioned. Status junction affects attack and defense differently. Junctioning to strength status attack gives that status change to attack. Status change probability is indicated in the percent. In the example, there is a 90% chance of afflicting an enemy with darkness. 100% is the maximum, but there are enemies who may not be affected even with 100% status attack. That reduces the probability of a status change. Effective sleep attack is reduced by 80%. Depending on the enemy, yep. Some magic, like Yasuna, will defend against multiple status changes. Well, use sleep attack against T-Rexor. Just junction sleep onto your status attack J and attack. Let's go to the secret area. It's just inside the training center. Here's the question, though. It's like you say that, but I have no sleep magic to junction. Well, let me try something. Yeah, it's like we have blind. That's about it. Actually, Alright. Let's get some battling on. Ah, alright. And silences, okay. Will you stop beating me up? Now... gastric juice. Oh. Alright, well, we'll just let that do its thing then. Very good. Aha. Nope, I wanted to save it. Okay, it is on active. I do remember just from playing all the other Final Fantasy games that this Final Fantasy in particular, you use your summons a ton. Like the most, I think, in any game. I haven't been here for a while. Very nice graphically. What time is it? Not awkward at all. It's after midnight. Oh well. I, Quistis Trape, am no longer an instructor as of now. You may ravish me all you like, Squall. I'm a member of Seed now, just like you. Who knows, maybe we'll end up working together. Oh, really? Is that all you're gonna say? If that's how it was decided, you have to abide by it. They told me that I failed as an instructor. Basically, that I lacked leadership qualities. I was a Seed by the age of 15, got my instructor license at 17. It's only been a year since I got it. That's right, I forgot that Quistis is actually 18. I wonder where I went wrong. I did my best. Are you listening? Are you done yet? I don't want to talk about it. What am I supposed to say about other people's problems? I'm not asking you to say anything. I just want you to listen. Then go talk to a wall. Aren't there times when you want to share your feelings with someone? Everyone has to take care of themselves. I don't want to carry anyone's burden. No leadership qualities, failed instructor. Perhaps they're right. No, it doesn't help that your student Quistis is kind of a dick. That's all. It's falling in love with your student, maybe? Just a little, you know? Ah. You know, every Final Fantasy game has moments where it launches a trillion fanfics. This might be the most fanficky Final Fantasy ever. Oh my god. It's so anime. It does, but, you know, I don't king shame MG. Somebody help! Squall! Squall? Queasty? All right. Ouch. It's a great theme. Oh, I'm sure they do, MG. Alright, cool. Shiva's immediately gonna go next. Okay. No, no, no. That's what I wanted. Weak against wind, okay. You're almost done anyway. And it's done and dusted. There we go. Everyone learned some things. It is not safe here. Please, let's go. When did Solid Snake and Clone get in here? All right. We just stepped in after you guys did all the work. Who was that? Didn't really, yeah. Like, we just took a scene from Dino Crisis, apparently. What are you now learning? Let's go... Let's go GF 10%. Let's have you go Strength J. You're at Summon Magic 10%, however. Let's go GF HP 10%. And you're still learning Summon Magic 10%. I'm trying to remember where T-Rexor was. Or if it just showed up at random. Yeah, that would put a damper on things if it spawned first. That's unfortunate. Ew, that looked disgusting. And that'll do. Very good. Gratz card, 4 AP. Nice, nice. Yeah. Sure. Definitely do a save here. Because if I remember correctly, T-Rex is a bit of a bitch. Nope, not here. Nice. Siren learns that. Eh. Why is my controller suddenly doing that? Thank you. Don't do that. There we go. Well, I'll do around, keep poking around here for a little while longer, but if not, I'll come back to it later. Oh! I will say, I'm getting a lot of sleep powders. Can I not go back that way? I guess not. Okay. Alright. I should probably move on, but I will come back. I need a deeper sleep cycle. Ah, hello! Oh, you're still asleep. Such tiny hands, it can't do anything. Weak against ice. Okay. Okay, so far so good. All right. Good, 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 good. So far, aside from that tail whip, it hasn't done much damage, but when you have an enemy that's got over 11,000 HP, we just keep going. Yes, thank you. Thank you for spending some of your Friday evening with me. I do very, very much enjoy the pleasure of your company. As we press on with this Final Fantasy VIII. Stream number 2. Well, he's no longer asleep. We're gonna have to change that. Basics, well, it said he was weak to ice. And you're given the hint about the sleep. I mean, Shiva's also nice to look at. I mean, yes, it's a tired strategy, but, you know, Weak to ice. Alright, what's my strongest ice attack? Oh, we're not out yet. Must be getting close. Alright, it's no longer asleep. Tappy tappy, back to sleep. Alright, we missed. So it had about 11,000 or so HP, and each attack is doing like 1,100 a pop. So it's probably about like between 10 and 11. Good night. All right. Got it in time. There we go. Game, set, and match. Only 494 experience points? Alright. I mean, that's better than no experience points that you get for, like, bosses and shit, so. Alright. Squall. It's not like everyone can get by on their own, you know? Says who? Oh, you jerk. What, have you never beaten T-Rex? Finally! There you are! Where the hell were you? I was looking all over the place. We're both now members of Seed, right? Well, guess what? We got our own rooms, baby! Your new room was right across the hall from your old one. That's what I was asked to tell you. Man, it took me forever. I'll just go to sleep. And suddenly there's a rapping, a tapping at my chamber door. Squall, it's our first Seed mission! Looks like we're going to Timber! Meet by the front gate! Hurry! This is tapping at my chamber door. Quoth the selfie, nevermore. Hey! 3,000 gil. First payday. Before I meet you by the front gate, I want to see if I can snag some of those hot dogs. If only I had... Well, too late now. We're not open yet. What? No breakfast hot dogs? Zell will be very disappointed. I want my pre-breakfast hot dog. No, I mean, I hate being woken up on my days off. Well, I just saved it, so I don't need to save it again. Speaking of waking up on my days off, I have to get up early tomorrow because I have a dress rehearsal for Sunday's concerts. One more minute. Ah, Marty McFly, nice to see you. Made it! T-boards are prohibited within Garden. Have you forgotten? Oops, sorry! But this is really cool. It may come in handy on a seed mission someday. We'll be the judges of that. Confiscate it. All of you are members of Seed, but nevertheless, you're still students at this garden. Furthermore, because you are Seeds, you must set an example to all others and abide by the garden's rules. Understood? Yeah. Well, about your first mission. You are to go to Timber! There you'll be supporting a resistance faction. That is your mission. A member of the faction will contact you at Timber Station. This person will talk to you and say, "The forests of Timber sure have changed." At this time you must reply, "The lolly-lulelo." No, but the owls are still around. That is the password. Just follow the faction's orders. Just us three? Correct. We have agreed to do this mission for very little money. Normally, we would never accept such requests, but... enough talk about that. Well then, Squall, you are the squad leader. Use your best judgment based on the situation. Zell and Selphie, you are to support Squall and give your all to carry out the faction's plans. Alright. Oh, and Squall, I forgot to give you this. It's a cursed item, but if one with great enough power uses it, it should be of some help. Oh, I remember that magical lamp. Oh boy. Yeah, no. No, 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 no. Best of luck on your first mission. Once again, the password is, "But the owls are still around. Don't forget." Lumberjacks, yes. Alright. Well, we've got peeps, so let's just do the junction-y thing. You're with Squall. You should go... well, we won't have Quistis here. Not suggestive at all. We'll give you to Selphie. You to Zell. Alright, so Selfie will get Siren and Shiva. So we'll take... No, don't do that. I am not tying you to Cure, thank you very much. Let's take Siren off. That's better. And now let's give Zell Ifrit. You, we have nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Draw me some butter. Just to make sure we've got all in the correct order. Nothing yet. Good! Now, while we're... Last thing here. GFHP, Strength J, GFHP 10, GFH... Okay, yes, everyone is learning the abilities. Good. Get a nice little draw. Let's give Selfie some cure. She of the liking of trains. Alright, so we have to go to Timber, so we'll have to probably take the train to do it. Because we know, Selfie likes trains. I don't want to rent a car. It's kind of strange playing this game now that her name means something else. I must be missing something. Alright, do we have anything to upgrade anybody's weapons here? No. Oh, Selfie, yes. I am out of antidotes, so let's get a few. The train to Timber is here. Please purchase a train ticket. A good thing I just didn't blow all my gil. It's like, what am I going to Gold Saucer or something? Yep, we're under the ocean now. This train is awesome! A transcontinental railroad, baby! It even runs through an underwater tunnel to get to Timber. Pretty cool, huh? Sure is. Guess you're not interested. Ah, Squall, the epitome of joy and laughter. By the way, Squall, you have to use the ticket to get inside. Okay, we can go inside now. Wait a minute, we're going to Sector 7! This is the wrong train! Let's go check it out, Squall. Here we are. We're saved. Avalanche is going to come through this train at any minute. Yo, check it out! So this is Seed's private cabin. Whoa! Oh, yeah! Awesome! This is so cool. Boingy, boingy, boingy. Like Yakko, Wacko, and Dot over here. Alright, stop fucking the couch. Stop fucking the couch. That's JD Vance's job. I'm glad you're so excited. They even have magazines here. Received Pet Pals, Volume 1. This is pretty damn amazing. It pays to be a member of Seed. You've only been a member of Seed for 12 hours. Squall, you know anything about Timber? Thought so. Well, let me fill you in. Timber used to be a country surrounded by deep forests. Really? Oh my God, say it ain't so. But 18 years ago, the Fire Nation Galbadia invaded. Timber fell quite easily to Galbadia, so now Timber is under Galbadian occupation. It said there's a whole bunch of resistance factions, big and small. And... nope, that's it. Thank you, Mr. Know-It-All Zell. Hey, no prob! I'm not feeling well. You should get some rest if you're tired. I'm really sleepy. You okay? Hey, what the... Something's wrong with me, too. What's going on? Ugh! What is this? Oh no, the formula's taking effect. He's turning into Edward Hyde. What is this? Look at me! Can it be? Who is this creature that I see? Okay, never mind. It's Laguna time, everybody! Laguna, are you sure this is the right way? Alright. Where am I? Dream? Oh boy, not again. Okay. Oh god, it's a fleshlight with eyes. Alright. Alright, it's the Laguna Show. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Starring me. I love how he throws his javelin and then he has to run and go get it. Alright. Oops. I love all of the question marks. Hey, aren't we here to fight a war? You know, against the almighty Timber Army? So why are we wasting our time messing with these animals? Well, you see, it's just that, don't tell me we're lost again. Anyway, we're going home. Delling City, here we come. Wait, Laguna? Who will draw? Let's draw some water. Hey, you can't park in the middle of the street. Chill, man. It's cool. Alright then, how's about a drink? Whatever. Like, you drink. We already know you're not in it for the drinking. Just admit it already. Yeah, just drink some juice like a weenie. And then gawk at the piano lady. Don't call her the piano lady! That's it. Forget it. I'm not going. We know you will. Oh, it's the Arc de Triomphe. We took a wrong turn. We're in Paris now. Let's go up. Yes. All right. Nothing here, so. Thank you, Bugs Bunny. Ah. Yeah, it's just like, all right, follow. Yeah, okay, and? All right. Apparently I cannot go that way, so where the fuck am I going? Okay, can't go that way. Nope. Nope, no, 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 no. We're not done here. Very exaggerated way of running. Oh, you're still upright. Not no more. Alright, I have to go this way. Is there a control panel that I missed or something? Must be. Yeah, Ward constantly is running like he's running like he looks like he has a wedgie. Might be. But, you know, I wanted to try something. Okay, nothing here. Can't do anything with that. Okay, nope. Alright. Has to be something with the D-pad then. No, 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 no. Don't get back up. Don't get back up there. Okay, we cannot just simply swim across. No, I can't. Does not seem that I can go any further. Alright. Maybe I'm not entirely meant to go this way. Alright. Okay. I was supposed to go this way instead. Welcome. Please step up to the counter. Without our reservation, you'll need to pay in advance. I've got 100 gil. It's like all these guys just some walking toward me like, hello? Alright, so everyone's rested now. Welcome, your usual table is ready. What? What's wrong? I don't know. I'm not quite sure. Wait a second, is your head buzzing? What, you too? Yeah, ever since we were in Timber. Me too. Hey, we're just tired, that's all. We'll be fine after a drink or two. Or 3. As of today, am assigned to the Engineer Corps. Nice to meet you all. What a joyous day for me! Please, everyone, don't try to stop me. I'd like to propose a toast to myself. Listen up, soldiers. I'm Julia's private bodyguard. Better not make a pass at her. Alright. I wasn't planning to. Alright. Is this a dream? Laguna's pretty cute. But what's going on? What's happening to me? At ease, men. We're going all out tonight, right, boys? May I take your order? The usual. Me too. Keep 'em coming. You big lug. So, Laguna, Julia should be making her appearance soon. Yeah, you mean like right over there? You going for it tonight? Yeah, go for it. Whatever, man. Can't you see she's working? Don't go back on your word. Come on, go wave to her. Give me a break. So you say, but we know you'll do it. Good old wingman. Oh, to be this close to Julia. Is this guy serious? Uh-oh. My leg's cramping up. Arg. Ah, the cringe. Ah, it's my old war wound! Oh god, the leg cramps. I'm sorry, all the blood rushed to my dick and I can't do anything now. Good work, Laguna. Mission successful. Here, have a seat. I didn't think you actually do it. Our popularity rating's gone up a point. Yeah, but you'd get a pretty pitiful figure up there. I'd say you're about a -3 on the manliness scale. Say what you want. Julia sure is pretty. Huh? Laguna, we're taking off. Hey, what's the rush? It's on us tonight. Relax and stay a while, Laguna. May I? Girl! Did I interrupt anything? No, not at all. I'm just gonna... Please, sit down. Oh man, it's really... What do I say? But man, she's pretty as a girl. I don't know what to do. I'm just waiting for the blood to shoot out the nose to just complete the entire trope. You okay now? Kind of. How's your leg? The leg? Oh yeah, this, fine, absolutely fine. Happens all the time when I get nervous. Were you nervous? Oh yeah, I'm still kinda. You can relax. But I can't. I don't know what I can do. You don't have to get nervous around me. Oh, sorry. Say, would you like to talk somewhere private? I have a room here. In your room? In your room. Well, it's pretty hard to talk freely here. Everyone's listening in. If you'd like to, please come by. I've been wanting to talk to you. Oh, they're just off to the side! You don't want to? Of course I do. Then I'll go ahead and wait for you. Ask in my room at the front desk, okay? Am I dreaming? This is a dream. This is a dream. No, this can't be a dream. This is too weird to be a dream. Julia wants to talk to me? He talks to himself too much. And just the two of us. Get it together, Laguna. Whatever. I always screwed up by talking about myself too much. It's always been like that, but not tonight. I'm all ears for Julia. Time to use my manly charm and help Julia with her problem. Hey, can I get a pack of throat? Can you really carry on a conversation with Julia? Make sure the conversation's sophisticated. No worries, man. That's like my specialty. One wouldn't say you converse, though. All you do is yap, 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 and never listen. Welcome, checking in. Which? Is he really going? Ah, Mr. Laguna Loire? I've been expecting you. Let me show you to Miss Julia's room. Thanks for coming. No, not at all. Thank you for inviting me. Have a seat. I said have a seat. Sit the fuck down, boy. Going so soon, we haven't even talked yet. No, it's not that. It's just that I'm a big fan of yours, so I'm really kind of nervous, you know? So that's why you come to hear me play so often. You saw me? You were always smiling while listening, right? You have beautiful eyes, though they look a bit scared now. Don't worry, I'm not going to pluck 'em and eat 'em. I just want to talk, gazing into those eyes. Would you like a drink? Wine, perhaps? I must be dreaming. A bit, yeah. Bit like Tifa. Yeah, I don't like fighting too much, you know, but you get to travel, you know? Seeing new places and stuff. And it's fun, because Kiros and Ward are always with me. Hey, we should all go out drinking sometime! What do you say? And, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah. So I want to quit the army and become a journalist, so I can tell people all about the things I've seen on my travels. He's already loosened up. So like the other day, one of my articles made the readers' column. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, that was way cool. I'm happy for you. Oh yeah, and then... I'm sorry, I didn't know wine made you sleepy. You look adorable when you're asleep. How did I fall asleep? Yes? I must have fallen asleep talking on like that. Tell me about yourself, like your dreams for the future. I want to sing. Not just play the piano, but sing too. Funny, I have that dream in reverse. I've been singing in chorus since first grade. I've only just started to learn how to play the piano this year. Oh, I'd really love to hear it. But I can't. I'm no good at writing lyrics. That must be tough. But thanks to you, I think I can come up with something. Thanks to me? Yes. The many faces you've shown me. Times when you were hurt, worried, or felt pain deep inside you. Your smile, your face, your eyes. You've shown me something. I think I can come up with a song. Wow, I must be dreaming. It's not a dream, is it? Laguna, new orders. Meet by the presidential residence on the double. Can we meet again? Of course. I have to come hear you sing. Next stop. Timber. Timber. Next stop, Timber. Timber. Actually, if it's a train, so it'd be like, next stop is Timber. Timber. Were we all asleep? Maybe someone released some sleeping gas? There's lots of people who resent seed. Maybe. Better be careful. Am I missing anything? Anyone hurt? I don't think so. What a relief. Everything's cool with me. I had such a nice dream. I had a dream too. It wasn't nice though. Misread the meaning behind the song all this time. I mean, again, I haven't played this game in over 20 years, so... I dreamt I was a moron.
We'll be leaving in Timber shortly. For those getting off, please be sure you have all your belongings.
But seriously, Sir Laguna was so cool. Hey, there was a Laguna in my dream too. He's a Galbadian soldier, right? Laguna, Kiros and Ward. Huh? That's it. That's what? There's no way we can understand this. Let's just concentrate on our first mission. Well, I guess you're right. We'll put this incident on hold. I'll report it to the headmaster once we get back to Garden. We should be there soon, eh? Here we go. Psych yourself up, baby. Phew. Still sleepy. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying. Alright, we've arrived at Timber. Well, I've got another 45 minutes or so tonight, so... Oh, the Forest of Timber. I love the choices. But the Moogles are still here. But the Chocobos are still here. The owls are still around. Welcome to Timber, sir. Come with me, sir. On vacation? That's not fair. My Georgie's in there. I hate this pet shop. Welcome. How's Timber been treating you? I just got here. Please, please, this way, sir. So, you guys are Seeds? I am the squad leader, Squall. This is Zell and Selfie. Nice to meet ya. I'm the leader of the Forest Owls. So, let's get on with it. What do we do? Just take it easy. Here, let me introduce you. Looks like you already met Watts. I guess it's just our princess, then. It's the princess's nap time, sir. Oh, man! Hey, Squall. Sorry, but could you go get the princess? She's in the last room, up those stairs. Some of our other guys are in the room on the way. Ask them if you get lost. Were we hired to run errands? Well... are you angry? We're not gophers. We're seed. Special forces. This is the last time for this kind of thing. Ouch! These guys don't seem to... Now the stomach aches. Save points down there. The sound of the train moving, it's so relaxing. What? You're gonna wake the princess? You've got some guts, man. Our princess is in the room further down. You mean she's not in another castle? Hey, you're, you know, from the party. So does that mean you're a seed? I'm Squall, the squad leader. Damn it, Bowser! There's two others with me. Yes! Seed is here! Take it easy, he says, having a girl literally flung at him. It's just that I'm so happy. I've been sending requests to Garden forever, but nothing. I'm so glad I spoke to Sid directly. Oh. So you're looking for the headmaster at the party. You know Cypher? Yeah. Well, he's the one who introduced me to Sid. Sid is such a nice man. I really didn't think Sid would come out to help a measly little group like us. But after explaining our situation to him, Sid gave the go-ahead right away. Now that you guys are here, we'll be able to carry out all kinds of plans. What kind of plans, Renoa? What are they? Yes? I'm going back to the others. Okay, let's go. Squall, is he here? He? Cypher. No, he's not a seed. Oh. Oh yeah! My name's... Just runs back in. Very pleased to meet you, Squall. Seed members dance quite well, don't they? Approach your target inconspicuously at a dance party. There may be missions requiring this sort of subterfuge. It's expected of Seed to learn various skills. Ah, so it's work-related. That's too bad. Here, let me introduce you. This is my partner, Angelo! The greatest pupper ever. Angelo is really smart. Here, let me tell you. Yep, pupper's the limit break. To learn it. Yep. If you select a trick that's already been learned, there'll be a message before you close this screen. Very good. You can learn new tricks by reading a magazine called Pet Pals. Launching a dog as an attack. Yes. Smart, huh? I have some important work to do now. Be good, Angelo. Okay, I'll meet you there. Oh, the puppy. All right. Do. This is Zell. And Selfie. Hi, everyone. This way. Just stand anywhere you want. This is a full-scale operation. Our resistance, the Forest Owls, will be forever known in the pages of Timber's independence. Exciting, huh? It all started when we got a hold of top-secret info from Galbadia. I got the info, sir! There's a VIP from Galbadia coming to Timber. Super VIP! The guy's name is Vinzer Delling, our arch-enemy and the president of Galbadia. Vinzer Delling is a scoundrel! He's a dictator, not a president, not even popular in Galbadia, sir. President Delling is taking a private train from the Galbadian capital. Our plan is to blow it to smithereens with a rocket launcher? Not quite. So get to the point. Just tell us what to do. Shall we begin? First, I'll go over the model. The yellow train that we're on the top right is our base. We're riding in it right now. Next to it is the dummy car. We made it just to look like the president's car. Their train has 3 cars. First, there's the locomotive, followed by the first escort. The red car is the president's car. Delling should be inside. The last car is the second escort. Once we get in on this one, we begin the operation. Our ultimate goal is to seize the president in his car using our base. That means we'll have to switch our dummy car with the president's car. We'll use the 2 switch points leading up to Timber to carry out this operation. Okay, now I'm going to explain the procedures in 7 steps. We'll get on the roof of the second escort by jumping from our dummy car. The second car is the only one that is equipped with sensors, sir. A high-tech officer is on board. I'll talk about the sensors later. We can move across the roof of the president's car without worrying too much. Delling hates the company of his guards and being surrounded by sensors and keeps them away from his car. Uncouple the first escort car. We'll have to complete the uncoupling before the first switch point. If we don't... Boom! Game over, right? Yeah, so we'll have to move fast. I'll explain the uncoupling process later. have the dummy car and our base move in after uncoupling. After the car is uncoupled, we'll have the dummy car and our base move in. At this point, our train and their train will be linked and moving together. Uncouple the second escort car. This will be the last uncoupling. The process will be similar to the first one. Escape with the President's car and our base. If all goes well, we should be able to escape with the President's car. After that, we'll return to our base and prepare to confront Delling. We have exactly 5 minutes to complete the 7 procedures. If we fail, our train will collide with theirs at the switch point and it'll be all over. Don't forget that. 5 minutes, you sure that's enough? According to the simulation that we ran, it should only take 3 minutes to complete the operation. Piece of cake for seeds, right? Of course. Too easy. Okay, now let's talk about how to avoid the sensors on the second escort. Go ahead, Watts. The guards have a sound sensor and a temperature sensor, sir. Any sound will trigger the sound sensor, so move across very quietly, sir. The blue guard is carrying this sensor. The temperature sensor will go off if you remain stationary, sir. The guard in red is carrying this one, sir. When a guard opens the blind, that means he is checking the sensor, so be careful. The range on these sensors is equal to the length of one window, so keep an eye on the window below, sir. So exactly how do you avoid them? Basically, run or stop, depending on which guard is below you. So stop on blue, run on red. So the exact opposite of traffic. Run on red, stop on blue. Let's talk about uncouple. Question: how can you uncouple the cars from a moving train? We can't uncouple the cars directly. Instead, we'll have to tamper with the control system that manages the coupling. If we temporarily disable this connection, the car will uncouple automatically. To disable it, we have to enter several codes. And we have the codes. Renoa has them, sir. I'll be in charge of relaying the codes to Squall. Squall, you'll slide down on the side of the train using a cable and enter the codes into the system. Now I need you to listen carefully. Each code is made up of numbers between 1 and 4, and each has 4 digits. 2, 3, 4, 1 is an example. But the keypad won't have numbers, instead it'll have 4 buttons. For instance, if I relay the code 3124, you'll push the various PS buttons in that order. You have to be quick and precise. You'll have about 5 seconds to enter each code. Otherwise, the code will change and the past entries will become invalid. So like we said, we have to enter all the codes to disable the connections. After we uncouple the cars, we'll wait for the others to operate the rail switch. Remember, we only have 5 minutes to do everything, so make sure that you're prepared. Okay, let's try practicing and entering the code. Enter 3 codes and you'll be finished. If you want to quit, hold down L1. Hey! You got it. In the real thing, there's a strict time limit leading up to the switch point. Don't forget that. That's all. By the way, this model's nice, but the President's car looks kind of shabby. Why is that? Yeah, Renoa made it. That's why. We bought everything else at the gift store. Oh, I thought some kid made it. The paint job sucks, too. Yeah, it kind of does. Oh, shut up! I made it look like that on purpose. It represents my hatred towards Delling. Hatred, eh? Yeah, right. It's one of the ugliest things I've ever seen in my life. You must really hate him. Just lay it on real thick, guys. Are you guys finished? Enough about the model. Can we get on with it now? Do you understand? Let's decide on the party. Gathering information is my specialty, sir. Ow, my stomach! We're moving again. I'll go take a look. Talk to Watts when you're ready. The sooner the better. Oh, yes. Go puke. Alright. Let me do a save. And before we do this whole thing, I'm going to hit the bathroom really quickly. Okay. I will be right back in just a minute. Alright. Well, have a good evening, MG. You enjoy your weekend as well. Thank you for stopping by. Alright, let's do the minigame. Have you seen the dummy of the president, sir? If you haven't, please take a look-see. It's a piece of art. I know the kidnapping plan was... Okay, so we're not yet. What dummy? Did I miss the dummy? President's dummy. I'm in a bad mood right now. If there's nothing in particular, I order you to leave immediately. That dummy looks real, huh? No one will ever realize that it's a fake. Oh, sure. Alright. Let's do the thing. Until next time, which, I'll say it now, I will not be streaming next week. Because I will be in Canada land for my birthday. My birthday's next week, and so I'll be in Canada land. So there'll be no. So the next Final Fantasy VIII stream will be 2 weeks from tonight. All right, let's do the game. Squall over here. We'll catch up with the second escort soon. Let's get ready. Squall over here. I have to stop on blue. There we go. Sir, everything is in order, sir. You again. That's 27 times now. How many more times do you plan to disturb me with that meaningless report? Sir, I'm sorry, sir, but it is my duty, sir. It's hard to believe that anyone would put up with this nonsense. I guess it's none of my business. Dismissed. Sir, yes, sir. There goes next month's paycheck. How am I going to propose to her now? I have to put it off again. This is the first escort. We're going to uncouple this first. Like Watt said, there should be 2 guards on this car. Selfie and Zell, you keep an eye on the guards. Let them know early. Let us know early if you see them coming. Alright, I'll watch the blue guard. I'll take red. The red guard is closer. Squall, you might want to hold down L1 to look to your left. Okay. Yep. Oh. Okay. Alrighty, right. There's the first. should I do? I know he's not going to like it, but it's my job. Sir, everything is in order, sir. Huh. He's not angry. Phew. That's strange. Oh, he's reading the paper. I wonder where he got it. What? Is there a problem? I'm in a bad mood right now. If there's nothing in particular, I order you to leave immediately. Sir! Aye, aye! Yes, sir! You, don't just stand there. Get back to your station. Sir, yes, sir. There goes another paycheck. That's 2 in one day. What the heck? Is this the right train? The interior looks different. Looks shabbier. Maybe not. What am I gonna do? No ring, and now no more candlelight dinner. I'm never gonna be able to get married. Oh, poor guy. This is the second escort. After this, we're home free. 2 guards on this car. Alright. They're selling Zelfie, are doing their thing. So you're on your own this time. Watch your right side. To do this, hold down R1. Alright, let's get this over with. 5 codes. 4 minutes left. 4, 2, 3. Damn it! I tried to go back up. And there we go. Finally, we've waited so long for this encounter with Vinzer. Excellent, sir. Well done, sir. Super duper, sir. Well then. Leave the intelligence up to me, sir. Oh, there goes the stomach cramping again. I wonder if the guy has IBS. You three, tell me when you're ready to go. As soon as you're ready, I'll begin serious negotiations with the president. Brown nose, sir! Serious negotiations. Better make sure my GF's equipped. I think they're all equipped. And let's go save it. That must have been a really good dummy if they was able to fool the guards like that. But you know, then again, guards are pretty stupid, so. President Delling? As long as you don't resist, you won't get hurt. And if I do resist, what would you do, young lady? What's wrong? Boo-hoo. Too bad. I'm not the president. I'm what they call a body double. All those rumors about these many resistance groups in Timber? You pass along a little false information and they fall for it. How pathetic. Seems like there are only amateurs around here. Amateurs? Ah, my butt hurts from all this sitting. Young lady. Ah, so what did you have in store for me had I resisted? Why don't you tell me? Quite amusing, though, for being such amateurs. How dare you insult the president? That's the trouble with resistance groups. You fell for it! Oh, shit. Oops. Oh, well. Alright. That was just dumb on me. Let's see if I can get through here with that. Just, I forgot to set abilities. Yep. Now comes the actual boss. What the? Undead monster. Very weak against Holy, obviously. Oh, that's frustrating. Let's see if I can just get by here on just this. That was annoying. Let's see. Does the old? Oh, I wonder if I. Oh, that's gonna suck. Can't use magic. Oh, I could be fucked here. We get to see a limit break from Zell, though. Yeah, probably gonna hit a game over. Because for some reason those abilities went away. That is such a random attack. That's alright. Just thwack Squall, get him out of his misery, I'll restart. There we go. This time, because apparently the game decided that we are a bit all right. This time, okay, so we can't actually switch members at the moment. I don't know why it did that. Like, why was Squall the only one junction? That made no sense. Okay. Strength J. GF10. GF10, okay. That just seems so weird. Alright, let's try this again. Take two. like he's just taking a bite out of Zell. There you go. Oh, please, don't go to Zell. I mean, this is an awfully tall train, though, if that you can pull that off. There we go. There's a solid hit for you. See if we can land a few more on him. I don't recall him saying he absorbs ice. Yeah, fire's the stronger play here, but... There we go. That's better. Ooh. That will do it. Very good. As always, no experience for bosses. Zombie powder, 20 AP, yes. Man, I can't believe the president was a fake. I can't believe we fell for it. Info, sir. New info. It's big news. I found out the real reason why the president's here, sir. The president's going to the TV station. Security's super tight, sir. The TV station? Why in Timber? They can broadcast just as easily from Galbadia. Do you think the Dole communication tower has anything to do with this? What's that? Dole has a communication tower that can transmit and receive radio waves. It had been abandoned for a long time, but the Galbadian army got it up and running yesterday. Oh, I get it. The only TV station that can handle broadcasts over the air is in Timber. Other stations use HD cable, which only supports online broadcasting. So what's that supposed to mean? They're planning on using radio waves. This way they can transmit images to regions without cable. I know that. What I want to know is, what is the president going to broadcast? And why use radio waves? There must be something they want to say to the whole world. What can it be? Everybody, love and peace! Suddenly, Selphie became Trigun. Then they became Vash. If I remember correctly, radio waves haven't been used in 17 years. It's been that long? Wouldn't it be wonderful if the first broadcast could be the declaration of Timber's independence? Hey, that might be possible. Let's come up with a plan, then. Can you guys give us a minute? Can't we go home now? What about our contract? Shouldn't we check it, Squall? Well, first, let me just take a look. Let me just get some items here. Yay! There we go. Anarchist Monthly. President Vincent Delling's special. How does he stay in power? We reveal his darkest secrets. They call that a strategy meeting? Hey, we got cash. Oh, good timing. We've come up with a plan. Oh, brother. Before we get into that, can I see your contract with our garden? Oh, sure. What's it say? Balam Garden acknowledges the Forest Owls as the hiring party. C shall be dispatched upon signing of this contract. Party C shall be operate under the supervision. The hell? I don't get it. Oh yeah, that one's pretty confusing. When I told him I didn't understand, he gave me a different one. Sid is such a nice man. What's it say this time? To the Forest Owls, this seed deployment contract will last until Timber achieves independence. Please make good use of each seed member. I wish you the best with your objective. Please understand that this contract is an exception and no replacement of any seed members can be made. Balam Garden Headmaster Sid Kramer. So we are stuck with these guys until Timber is independent. Until Timber's independence? That is so vague. Hey, you're paid professionals. No complaining. That's Sid basically going, oh, let's get these three out of here permanently. Let's decide on the parties. Gathering information is my specialty, sir. My IBS, right on cue, is my specialty. So of the four of us, the ones who'll be heading to the TV station will be... Oh, those two are required. Okay. Then let us get Zell in on this. Alright, can't I... Wasn't there something that allowed me to... There we are. Yes. Alright. Renoa is part of the party now. Oh no, I don't want... No, no, no. Okay. Okay. You have no magic to speak of, my friend. Okay, so what are you now learning? Summon magic plus 20%. Let's go Vitality J. Also Vitality J. Let's go Strength 20%. Stuns 2 magic. Finds hidden save and draw points. Oh, I like that. So let's do that. It's quite close if you take the local train. Okay. Alright, so we are going to save it here. And call it a night, because I do, unfortunately, need to go to bed. Oh. The forest owls are Watson Zone's father's found of the forest owls. Forest owls used to. 18 years ago, on the day before the big invasion, there was an all-out hunt for resistance members. Watts and Zone's fathers both died to protect everyone in the city. Galbadian soldiers shot them in front of everybody as a warning. Everyone looked away as they were executed. But Watts and Zone were watching. They saw the whole thing. Delling glared down at the two of them like they were dirty rats. He had just become president. So to show his power, he took a soldier's gun and shot their father's already dead bodies. From that day on, they decided to carry on with their father's work as forest owls. I decided to become a member after hearing that story. You're heading to bed, pleasure to use. You're looking forward to more. Well, just as I said earlier, next Friday, so a week from tonight, there will be no stream because I will be on my way to Canada Land for my birthday. So the next Final Fantasy VIII stream will be in 2 weeks from now. So that puts us the day after Thanksgiving. So that is going to be my stream schedule. There might be an art stream next week. I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling, if I have time, because I've got a lot of photography to edit. But I can definitely say next video game stream will be 2 weeks from tonight. And so that is going to do it for me. So, as always, thank you. Thank you so much for the pleasure of your company. I always enjoy it. And until I see you guys again, which could be next week, could be in 2 weeks from now, stay healthy, stay safe. I love you. Good night, and joy be with you all, everyone. Be well.